Hello, my name is Wes and I am from Camptown, and today we will continue our Nature 101 series. This week we are going to talk about Leave No Trace. Now, Leave No Trace is a nonprofit organization that helps provide the community with resources to know how to preserve nature. Leave No Trace became an official organization in 1994, and since then they've been providing those resources and teaching tools to allow us to preserve nature. Before that, there was a program called No Trace, and that was implemented by the National Forest Service and the National Parks. And they provided similar principles that help teach people. But today, Leave No Trace, the organization, partners with many organizations like Subaru to provide educational resources, and Subaru actually travels around providing training. Now, simply put, Leave No Trace is made up of 7 principles, and we will go throughout those principles in the series that help teach people about how to respect and preserve and protect nature, and most importantly, be able just to coexist and enjoy it. The first principle of Leave No Trace is plan before you go, or if you like to rhyme, know before you go. It is important to know about the place that you're going and what you plan on doing and what supplies you need to bring. You don't want to have a miserable trip when you go, and that can also lead to damaging even wildlife in the place you go. So when I think about knowing before I go, the first thing I think about is the place that I'm going. What rules are there? How do I dispose of waste? What are the rules for that? Where am I camping? What trail am I going on? How long will I be hiking? And try not to limit yourself to just those questions. Ask as many questions as possible so you know as much about the place as you can. The next important thing is knowing about your group before you go. Plan for your weakest hiker in mind if you're hiking. You don't want them to be lagging behind and them to have a miserable time, because then you will likely have a miserable time and you could end up having to cut the trip short. And who knows, you might have to make some sacrifices while you're there and end up damaging nature, and nobody wants that. And then the most important thing you can do before going on a trip is letting someone else know about it, and specifically letting someone know that is not going on the trip. It's important to leave with them where you're going, the times you will be there, and what you plan on doing. And this can be summed up in a report called an itinerary. So that provides all that information for the person that you're going to leave that information with. And another important thing is to leave information about the nearest hospital and emergency numbers. And if you deviate from your plan, which is okay, that happens a lot, that's life. If you deviate from your plan, let somebody know about it, so just in case anything happens, that they can help out. So in conclusion, today we talked about what Leave No Trace is and the first principle. So in the description below, I have included a worksheet that will ask you questions about your surroundings and being observational about that, but as well, it helps you prepare a trip in there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.